I'm watching Squid Game 3, and the main character is such a good actor. He literally, his entire face is like a different form than in season 1 when he started off very like optimistic and hopeful. Now he's more sunken and really feeling the stress of the game, and like also trying to like keep his vision in mind even though he's at like a moment of like sadness. And this is just the first episode. The old lady told him well, the old lady, when like the grandma mom told him to eat, to make sure he eats, and then he sees like the other player like stuffing his face at at the end of the switch before the scene transitions. It shows that the enemy is staying strong, so you have to eat to stay strong and stay in the game. So that's showing you like the other enemy is like stuffing his face, so it's gonna probably motivate him to eat. It's just so creepy how they're just walking around with like bottles of water, how they're fed and everything, and how they're so depressed about the situation that they don't even want to eat. It's just like fascinating to me, like how they're all walking around like fully hydrated with like their bottles of water, and it's just like he don't even want to eat because of what he's going through, like seeing the other members pass away and him like trying to figure out like how is he going to be the vigilante hero, how is he going to get out of this, how is he going to like win the game without everyone being demolished basically. The detective is so cute, by the way. I think we all agree. Love how it's like a little gumball machine and they're all getting their like red or blue team little gumdrops. That is so cute. It's like so gamified and so like also like back to childhood, which is like the theme of the first Squid Game as well. Team Blue Team is also like League of Legends. But it would be interesting because they always have a twist. If the red and blue doesn't mean what the obvious like we think it is, like oh red team, blue team, maybe it doesn't mean that. Maybe every red person has to join up with a blue person or something. They always like put a twist. But I love also the hesitation and anticipation that they have right before the game starts, like how nervous everybody is. Like they don't even want to play this game and they're like really scared and also like focused. Player 1, the leader, takes the last ball. It's red. Mother and son get split up on red and blue team if we think it's even teams. But this leader is so symbolic, and he's like one of the best leaders I've ever seen. Besides, in One Piece. Luffy. I just played some really fun ranked games and I got the bronze too. I'm so happy. Now we're watching Squid Game season 3, and it turns out that the red team has to go out and tag and find the blue team and kill them. And if the red team does not kill anybody, they get eliminated. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. It kind of makes sense. So basically, red hunts blue, blue just hides, but obviously blue has to defend himself. So it's basically like a war. But red has to kill blue. Blue doesn't have to kill red. But then they could make sacrifices, like, okay, we're gonna just kill this one so that the red team person will stay alive. If there is an element of balance, I would be happier on the blue team, honestly. I don't really like that I would have to hunt. I would like that the killing would be optional for me. Very interesting though. And I remember the leader got red, which is so ironic because he just doesn't want to kill anyone anymore. Like I said, even the people in the show are agreeing with me. They'd rather be on the blue side. I really like the pattern of the key that they are given. It's such a cute little design on the key. The key is such a cute design. Announcing that they can now switch roles and then doing a cutscene to the little pirate, you know, like they're on the bay and everything. They give me like pirate vibes when they're out sailing. Is just like, I'm like, am I watching the same movie? Love the little pep talk that the bad guy gave with the scars all over his face, gave to Minsu. And he's the one who has Thanatos' his little cross and everything. They're all discussing alliances with their little frenzies and trying to role swap. I'm seeing how the red side is safer, because if you're on the red side, nobody on the red side can attack you, and you're just hunting the blue. You just gotta catch up. You gotta get it blue. I'm definitely red. I'm definitely red. Have immunity. Look that the main character gave the blue player who asked if he wanted to switch roles is how I feel every single time there's like an evil, like a mean person in my chat. Rage is just taking over player 388. He had pre-game tilt, current game tilt, post-game tilt, future tilt, past tilt, every tilt. These alliances got me. It's reminding me of Granada Espada, how like the clans would ally with each other and stuff. But like how they all have plans to like find each other in there, it's just like, for me, I would just be like a one man, and then like if I kind of see my friend, I kind of wouldn't attack them. But like it just seems so chaotic, and it is chaotic when they're in the heat of the moment. But let's see what happens. The blue team room with the yellow, big yellow stars painted on the ceiling, it just gives me like lullaby vibes. They never fail to make all of the play scenes so pretty, just kind of like blown out of proportion of like a gigantic children's storybook adventure ground place. Like they literally bring games to life, put you in the game in a way that's like better than VR, because it's physical. Everything is like a physical room, it's like a physical playground, and it's like super pretty how they do everything. High budget. I told my chat, I'm ready to have my heart broken watching this TV series. They're just gonna kill all my favorite characters. But I love that the door is a keyhole. Very symbolic. Also that they gave them all keys. As you know, it's like lock and keys, really cool. You know, when they were like, oh, let's group up and slay people together on the red team, I'm like, is that gonna even count? Like towards a kill count? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they make me nervous with their little plans. But they're hiding now, and I love that they're doing the countdown, because it's true, in hide and seek you do get a little countdown to hide first. The key shapes are that of Squid Game, you know, the triangle, square, and circle of the original Squid Game. That was explained in season 1. That's so pretty and cute. High pressure game. I love that player 456 was just walking and conserving his energy until he found his target, his prey, and then the blue, I feel like they are under so much more stress because they're being hunted and they're running like so fast. But then I also saw some red players who were just like trembling and just like very scared too. Hey, the PvP is so good in this. When he is using fists, doing like martial arts to fight a knife fight, okay? This is such good PvP. 456 is my soul animal. Let me, when I'm letting people go in as Katarina. That's me right there. He's letting people go. A little bit of a love story here with player 333. This is so cute. Oh my god, he's looking for her. Now the exit needs 3 keys, 3 shapes, a triangle, a square, and a circle.